Welcome back to another explainer. Today, we're going to take a really fun, highly visual journey and transform a humble, everyday kitchen garnish into an absolute health hero. If you're someone who loves making your meals pop with just a little splash of green, you are going to absolutely love what we're unpacking today. We're keeping things super simple with lots of great imagery to show you the true nutritional and culinary essence of coriander leaves.
So I want to pose this question directly to you right off the bat. Is your favorite garnish actually a super herb? Think about it for a second. Usually, well, actually almost all the time, when we see that little sprinkle of green on top of our curries or our tacos, we just think of it as a nice visual touch, right? Or maybe a slight flavor enhancer. But what if I told you that this tiny little leaf is hiding some serious heavy-duty nutritional superpowers? We so often dismiss garnishes as just decoration, but as you'll see in the visual breakdown we've got coming up, we are missing out on a massive opportunity for our daily health.
Okay, let's dive into this and clear up a very common point of confusion right away, because I know people ask this all the time. Cilantro is simply the common name for the fresh leaves of the coriander plant. Yep, coriander leaves and cilantro are the exact same thing. Depending on where you live in the world, you might use one term over the other, but globally, these fresh, vibrant leaves are celebrated for their incredible flavor and aroma. Now that we know exactly what plant we are talking about, let's look at what it actually does inside your body.
Internally, this isn't just about making your food taste fresh. It is literally about providing your body with essential vitamins, minerals, and really beneficial plant compounds. First up, it supports healthy digestion. Traditionally, coriander leaves have actually been used for generations to help maintain digestive comfort right after a meal. Second, it may support heart health. The nutrients packed into these little leaves make an excellent addition to a heart-friendly balanced diet. And third, it supports your immune function. Think of those natural plant compounds and vitamins as a quiet, steady support system for your body's natural immune defenses.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the plant's dual action. We're comparing its cellular benefits to its external benefits here. On the inside, way down at the cellular level, coriander is extremely rich in natural antioxidants. These act like tiny little shields, helping to protect your body's cells from oxidative stress. But the benefits do not stop there. On the outside, fresh coriander leaves have a surprisingly high water content, which is great for helping maintain your daily hydration. And because of those exact same vitamins and antioxidants working on the inside, incorporating this herb into your diet actually visibly supports healthy-looking skin. It's literally working for you from the inside out.
So, how do we actually use this stuff day to day? Well, picture this incredibly refreshing image in your head. A clear glass jug filled to the brim with ice-cold water. You grab a handful of vibrant, fresh coriander leaves and just toss them right in. Next, you add some bright, fresh lemon slices. And boom, that is it. You have just created an amazingly refreshing, hydrating herbal drink. It looks beautiful, it tastes super crisp and clean, and it effortlessly infuses your daily water intake with all those awesome antioxidants we just talked about.
Let's move to and see how this builds into something a bit more culinary. Let's break down a classic coriander green chutney. We take our base of fresh coriander leaves, but now we're going to blend them with fresh mint, a nice squeeze of lemon, and your absolute favorite spices. When you toss all of this together in a blender, it transforms into this intensely vibrant, bright green chutney. It is absolutely bursting with flavor and aroma, and it packs a dense, nutritious punch that makes for just the perfect dip or spread.
But hey, you don't even need to use a blender to get these benefits. The absolute easiest way to use coriander leaves is simply to sprinkle them on the everyday meals you're already making. Got a hot bowl of soup? Toss them on top. A fresh salad? Mix it right in for an extra bite. Curries, rice dishes, even tucked into your daily sandwich, it takes literally 2 seconds to grab a handful, give it a rough chop, and sprinkle it over your plate. You are instantly elevating both the complex flavor profile and the nutritional value of your kitchen creations without adding any extra cooking time whatsoever. I absolutely love this takeaway from our source material today. It says, fresh herbs in your kitchen can add both flavor and nourishment to your daily life. So the crucial point is that making your food delicious and making your food healthy are not mutually exclusive concepts. You really don't have to choose between a bland, healthy meal and a tasty, unhealthy one. Fresh herbs like cilantro sit perfectly right at the intersection of flavor and nourishment.
And this brilliantly illustrates a much-needed reality check when we look at the wider context of our health. Look, no single food, not even our awesome super herb, cilantro, can magically provide all the benefits needed for overall wellness. True health is a holistic system, and it's built upon 5 interconnected pillars: balanced nutrition, regular exercise, adequate sleep, proper hydration, and a positive lifestyle. Coriander is a fantastic addition to the balanced nutrition and hydration pieces of this puzzle, but it works best when you are actively supporting the whole foundation.
As always, we just want to briefly and impartially remind you that the information in today's explainer is strictly for educational and general awareness purposes. It's not intended as medical advice. If you have any specific health concerns, or if you're ever making major changes to your diet, please be sure to consult a qualified healthcare professional.
Which brings us to the end of our deep dive. I want to leave you with one final, provocative question. How will you use cilantro to supercharge your dinner plate today? Are you going to mix up that vibrant green chutney we looked at? Maybe drop some fresh leaves into your water pitcher? Or just sprinkle it generously over tonight's curry? I really hope this explainer has completely reshaped the way you look at those humble kitchen garnishes sitting right there in your fridge. Go add a sprinkle of health to your next meal. Thanks so much for focusing in with us today, and keep learning. Health to your next meal.